Hey guys, welcome back to BeautyPro Media. I'm Emily Lee, and today we are going to take you to the first annual NALA Awards Gala and Conference event. This video is part one of a two-part series and will be about the conference portion of the event. Are you ready? Let's get started. The National Association for Lash Artists, or NALA, hosted its first annual conference and awards gala in May of 2018 at the Spring Hill Suites by Marriott in Vaughan, just north of Toronto, Canada. The event kicked off with early registration and a members-only VIP cocktail party on May 4th, aka Star Wars Day, where NALA members could rub elbows with some of the esteemed speakers of the conference. It was a cozy evening with a hosted bar and hors d'oeuvres and was attended by most of the conference presenters, sponsors, and of course, the VIP NALA members. It was a great way to make connections, meet lash idols, and get your fangirling on before the hustle and bustle of the main event.
I felt that it was really important to add a VIP cocktail event to this whole conference because I really wanted to give something special for the NALA members, and this was an opportunity for people who are part of the membership and who have gone through that application process with us to be able to rub elbows with their favorite educators and ask them questions and meet them in person and take a selfie and have a cocktail and a bite to eat. And I just really wanted to give them something a little bit above and beyond the conference.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was so great to meet everybody. A lot of times you just meet people online or social media, so it was great to put a face to the name. It was so great to meet all the VIP lash celebrities as well. I met Lynn, so I was fangirling her a little bit, trying to hold my composure, but it was nice to meet her. She was very nice.
I did find the VIP networking event to be incredible, actually. There are people I've never met before, and I'm a speaker, so it was fun to meet all of Levi's coming in and her staff, and of course all the head honchos and dreamy people that we hear about all the time on Instagram and social media. So it was fun, yeah. I am loving it here. Levi's done an incredible job and very well organized. It's just been good already, and it's not even all the way started yet, so.
From the start of the contact with Levi to the email contact that we have, the questions and questionnaires that she sent, everything has just been down to a T. So organized and very, very well presented. And I'm really looking forward to the event because everything leading up to it has been great.
The first day of the conference on May 5th started bright and early with a lovely hot breakfast spread in the atrium. The room was buzzing with excitement as attendees sat down at their round tables in front of the neat piles of overflowing swag bags. I don't know about you, but my favorite way to start any day is with food and presents. After a brief welcome from our gracious host, Levi Shepherd, Hilary Brand gave a lecture on healthy boundaries in work and life, followed by Julia Mann with a lesson and hands-on practice of volume fanning. Even the table of non-lashers was enjoying the lesson. After a short break to refresh your coffee and visit the vendor tables, Emily Lee, aka yours truly, took to the stage with my top 10 tips on how to win a competition, followed by Otto Mitter with a lash and brow color and styling lesson and hands-on fun. The delicious lunch on the first day was a variety of homemade flatbreads, several different types of salad, grilled vegetables with a garlic lemon dressing, a super yummy chipotle maple chicken breast, Parmesan crusted cod, and of course, no meal is complete without dessert, so there were plenty of sweet treats as well. After the lunch break, the final two speakers of the day were Laura Kaminskianen with a lecture on professional etiquette and motivation, and Tara Walsh presenting Marketing 101. Throughout the day between presenters, the very vivacious and energetic Jessie Love would come up and give away prizes and make people do fun things like spell cyanoacrylate or have epic dance battles like a sexy Santa Claus.
For these presenters, every presenter has been amazing for each of us. The education, what they bring to us and share is priceless, so there's not one favorite. Amazing, looking forward to tomorrow.
Everything's been amazing. So I'm just super happy to be here, and the vibe is just amazing. All the topics were completely relatable, even if it wasn't exactly, like I don't do competitions, but some of my educators do. So literally I was writing down notes and trying to soak up every little bit of information that I could. So it's been an amazing event.
The first day of the conference was so awesome. It was so fun. There were so many great speakers. Levi did an amazing job organizing this event. The food was awesome. The topics were current, were trendy, and it's all things that lash artists need to know. I'm excited for tomorrow.
The NALA Awards Gala was on the evening of May 5th, and we will take you there in part 2 of this video series. Just because there was so much fun and awesomeness to show you, it would make this one video way too long. The second day of the NALA conference also started with a hot breakfast in the atrium. Once again, attendees were greeted with fresh coffee and fluffy eggs, which is just perfect after a late night of celebration and responsible debauchery. Also, more presents! On top of all the tables was a second swag bag of surprises for all the attendees. I found out later that there are 2 sets of goodie bags, 2 jam-packed black bags for the regular attendees, and 2 gold bags with even more goodies for the VIP NALA members. I felt like every time I turned around, someone was giving me more stuff. It was so awesome. The morning lineup for the second day was Cara Bubbly with a talk on microblading and semi-permanent makeup, followed by Ellie Melman on eye conditions and sensitivities. Rounding off the morning was Leah Yuhas with a lecture on being in control of your business. Lunch was a traditional Italian wedding soup with meatballs and orzo pasta. And I'm not normally a soup person, but it was delightful. There was an assortment of artisan breads and rolls with a yummy sweet butter, a variety of fresh salads, an antipasto platter, grilled veggies, rigatoni puttanesca, baked chicken scallopini parmesan with a homemade Napolitano sauce, and for dessert, Italian pastries and cookies. Yum! Post-lunch, our speakers were Roxanne Canty presenting Adhesive Theory and Safety, attorney Tamsin Horton on lashing legally, and Courtney Bueller with a lecture on Instagram 101. In between speakers, we saw our sexy Santa, Jessie Love, re-emerge with even more goodies and even tougher skill testing questions. The day wrapped with some heartfelt thank yous, more photo ops, and in my case, some more shopping at the vendor tables. The entire event from beginning to end was very well organized. Communications throughout the whole process was impeccable. And oh man, let me tell you about the food. All dishes were labeled with ingredients and potential allergens, and there was something for everyone, whether you are vegan, egg, dairy, gluten-free, or anything in between. As a foodie with food sensitivities, I really appreciated that.
Oh my goodness, this has been a tremendous experience. It is just so nice because the content is so important, and it is done in such a way that whether you didn't know anything or whether you were incredibly experienced, it seemed like everybody was getting something really valuable out of being here.
It was very informative. Every one of the speakers, they didn't do just a little 15-minute, 20-minute presentation of highlighting what they specialize in. They were extremely in-depth. It was like taking several classes with professionals to build us up.
I love the NALA conference. I think it was amazing. Levi did an amazing job. My favorite thing was the diversity of speakers. You got to learn about hygiene, you got to learn about the safety, you got to learn about business, lashing legally, advertising. It was huge diversity and a really big opportunity for people to grow.
So I thought the NALA conference was exceptional. I have a background in event planning and in business marketing, so it was very, very well ran. I really, really enjoyed the speakers, and I am definitely leaving here feeling a lot more educated and a lot more confident in the next steps for my business.
I absolutely loved it. It was my first time coming to a lash conference, and the friendships and connections that I made here and everything I learned was wonderful.
I think Nala event went really good, very organized, everything run very on time, everyone happy, even speaker or sponsor.
The conference was mind-blowingly amazing. I have never been to anything like this before. And you know, to be recognized and have an award ceremony and things like that, it's not something that's very common in this industry.
What a whirlwind of a weekend. There were plenty of laughs, a few tears, some triumphs, new relationships born, and best of all, a plethora of education gained, which is a priceless investment in yourself that will last a lifetime and pay in dividends. This is an event you don't want to miss out on.
Events like this are so important for the lash world and the lash community. Things are always changing. There's always new trends, new techniques, new science behind things, different ways of doing things, better ways of doing things. So staying on top of these events is really, really important for a lash artist's future.
This is so much fun. It's always fun to see our lash sisters from around the world get together for a fun event.
These events are imperative that we have them constantly. I've been, as an educator and an owner of a business, I've been wanting to attend these events for years, and now that we have them, I feel like if you're a business owner, a lash artist, if you're not coming to these, you're missing out. As Levi says in her all of her videos on her Instagram, you are missing out.
I think it's incredibly important for lash artists to attend conferences like this. The information that I received from, I think it was about 14 or 15 speakers, it's priceless. To have had personal sessions with those industry leaders would have cost a fortune. And to kind of have the highlights from them and listen to the things that they are experts on is invaluable.
And being a lash educator, I always want to give my students the most up-to-date information. So I feel that being an industry leader, you need to be here and to be at these industry leading events so that you can get the most up-to-date information and to get the latest techniques so that you can provide the best for your students.
I am just thrilled that everything has come together for my first ever large event. This will be an annual occasion. Nala intends to offer the Awards Gala and Conference every year because we're trying to create something that helps lash artists to learn what's new and what's up and coming in the industry. And with the awards, we just really want to shine a big light on all that is good about the lash industry.
Thank you so much for watching part 1 of the NALA Awards Gala and Conference. In part 2, we will cover the Awards Gala evening. I hope you liked this video, and if so, please feel free to comment, like, and share. If you want to see more videos like this, please head on over to www.beautypromedia.com and sign up for notifications on when new videos are up. If you are hosting an event and want media coverage, please send me a message. I can be found on Instagram or Facebook at BeautyPro Media. If you want more information about the NALA Awards Gala and Conference, you can find that information on www.nalagala.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you real soon.